All right. So, hi, good evening, Hong. Welcome to our class, LMS BAP IELTS4B. Again, for this evening, I'll be your teacher, Miss Cha of Alaska English. So, before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask, how are you tonight?
I'm okay.
What's with your voice? You have sore throat?
No,
Okay. A while ago, I thought your voice sounds different. Now it's natural. Okay. Anyway, what we're going tonight is we're going to tackle the topic that we stopped from here. We were able to talk about summer jobs in this one. Let's zoom in. So it says in here that Helen Green is a career advisor who works with teenagers and young adults. In this article, she explains how people can use their summer holidays to get some work experience. Okay? So, what do you think a career advisor does? Hmm. What do you think a career advisor does? According to here. What does she do?
he explained how some people can use a summer
She
holidays too.
works. She works with,
She worked with teenagers and young adults.
and then what will she do? She will
Explain how some people will can use a holiday to get some work.
All right, to get useful work experience. Actually, a career advisor, it's not just someone who works with teenagers and young adults. A career advisor, from the word itself, career advisor, they are the ones who advise about jobs and opportunities out there. All right. Yan, they are the one who suggests. Now, with this one, I have right here, what you're going to do is you're going to read the text and help you understand the main idea. Answer the following. Why is good for young people to get a summer job or do a short course? How many different types of summer job does Helen write about? Okay? So in here, I want you to read and answer the following later. Please begin.
Getting a summer job. A summer job will give you the chance to earn money and get some work experience as well as learn new skills. Many teenagers think that it will be difficult to find a job because they don't have as much experience as an adult. However, that's not the
Adult. Adult.
adult.
Adult,
Ho-
the men and women, the grown ups.
yes.
However,
However, that's the that's not the case at all. Many employers like to give the job to some people because they have lots of energy and allurement. Before you apply for a job, make a list of the skills you have so you can write them up them on the application form. Not sure which job would be best for you. Here are some ideas to get this start. We need to read for cook a summer teacher.
continue. I'm waiting for you to continue.
Can you play football, basketball, or tennis? As you work at teaching people new skills, then this could be the job for you. Working as a sport coach allows you to spend time outside, play the sports you love and get paid for it. Will this give you full experience of working with some people? With the idea if you are thinking of doing a teaching course in the future. Help elderly people in your town. Work, working with elderly people is a very good way of helping others while giving something back to the community. You will help elderly people who can't go to the supermarket, so having a car would be useful. However, if you don't there a lot of other things that you do, you can have them use computer, close, close the house, do the gardening, and simply be there, keep them keep them company. Contact the local care home to find out about opportunities for summer work.
All right. So before we tackle and talk about them, let's identify some words. As you know, I think I was able to tell you this before. What do we mean by coach? A coach is someone who is a trainer in athletics or sport. Okay. Is it
Yes,
Juan Lian Bien, all right? Or it could be a private teacher. In a way, like for example, it could be a private teacher, like for example, practicing the piano, singing. It is also called as a coach. All right. But when it comes to athletics, commonly it's coach. With this one, another one is a course. When we say course, it has something to do with a series of lectures in medicine. All right. A lecture. Okay. So another one is, you know it already, elderly people. When you say elderly people here, elderly people, it has something to do with the other term. You call them senior citizens. All right. They are the old people. So going something back to the community. All right. Hong, what do we mean by community? Community. Do you know the meaning of
it,
community?
it's like a group.
Yes, a group of people having having the same religion or nationality living in the same general area. Is it komdom? Is that
Yes,
how you all right, okay. So community. Another one is we have this one. Do you know contact? The meaning of contact?
yes.
All right. What does it mean?
It's like hope for you.
Sorry, say it again.
Think it like form for you.
All right. Form for you. Actually, when you say contact, it means you need to communicate. All right. So contact, communication. All right. So in here, this one. Okay. This one. It means to get in touch in order to give or share information. That is a verb. It means, is it lianlak? Lianlak? All
Yes.
right. All right. So that's it for that one. Contact. All right. Next, we have here the word opportunities. What do we mean by opportunities? Mm. What do you
It
think?
like a
It
mm,
is like
some
a
change, some
chance
change.
to Correct? It is a chance to do or time for doing something. Is it kohoy? Kohoy.
Yes.
All right. Okay, opportunities. So with this, I'll be reading it one more time. Take note, you're going to answer the following question. Why is it good for young people to get a summer job or do a short course? How many different types of summer jobs does Helen Green write about? Getting a summer job. A summer job will give you the chance to earn money and get some work experience as well as learn new skills. Many teenagers think that it will be difficult to find a job because they don't have as much experience as an adult. However, that's not the case at all. Many employers like to give jobs to young people because they have lots of energy and enthusiasm. That's the word. Do you know the meaning of enthusiasm, by the way?
Yes.
All right. What do you mean by enthusiasm? It is like a strong or passionate interest, enthusiasm. Is it sunyet ting? Is that how you say it? Okay, enthusiasm. And with that, before you apply for a job, make a list of the skills you have so you can write them on your application form. Not sure which job could be best for you? Here are some ideas to get you started. First, be a sports coach at a summer camp. Can you play football, basketball, or tennis? Are you good at teaching people new skills? Then this could be the job for you. Working as a sports coach allows you to spend time outside, play the sports that you love, and get paid for it. It will give you useful experience for working with young people, which is ideal if you are thinking of doing teaching course in the future. Help elderly people in your town. Working with elderly people is a really good way of helping others while giving something back to the community. You will help elderly people who can't go to the supermarket, so having a car would be very useful. However, if you don't, there are a lot of other things that you can do. You can help them use computers, clean their homes, do the gardening, and simply be there to keep them company. All right. When you say to keep them company, meaning to have someone with, to join someone. Company. All right. Contact your local care home to find out about opportunities for summer work. That's what I'm saying. Company, it could have a lot of meaning. All right. So company as a noun, like for example, Alaska, Alaska English Company. So that's referring into uh, a certain group of people, all right, or number of people. But in here, what we are referring into company in this word is we are referring into companionship. All right. Is it ting van hu? Is that how you say it? That's the purpose of the word company in there in this certain article. Okay? Can you see it? I'm sending it in your Zalo. Can you see
Yes.
the definition? All right. Now, in here, how about you answer the following question? And number one, why is it good for young people to get summer job or do a short course? What is the advantage?
You can earn money and get some work experience
All
as
right.
well as learn new skills.
All right. How about if we are referring into number two, how many different types of summer jobs does Helen Green write about? How many? You can count them. How many did
I
she
think
suggested?
two. It's a sport coach and help elderly people.
All right. Actually, it's five. All right. So I think you just focus in here, right? But actually, in the article, it's five. Working as a this one here. Mm, This one is like for this, working with other is a good way, right? So you will. Mm-hmm. So here, helping people who can't go to the supermarket. Another one, you can help them to use computer, to clean their home, to do the gardening. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here, working as a sport coach. Teacher, but all of them just summarizes a different thing. It's just all depends, all of them summarize helping the elderly people in your town. Yeah. But if you're going to analyze, it serves a different function. Helping someone to go to the supermarket is different from gardening. It's different from cleaning their home. It's different from using your computer, right? So these are, she mentioned five. Now, moving into here, as what I've told you, I'm asking you last time, is summer job popular in your hometown? Is it popular in your hometown? Why do
No,
why do you think?
because in the summer every student always go to class.
So the priority is to go and study
Yes.
every summer. why you why you sound sad about it? All right. But what about you? If you are going to have so meaning this is the opportunity for you guys, even though you are not earning money but learning new skills, right? Because you're studying, learning new not a specific skills but knowledge. All right. How about you, Hong? If you're going to have the chance to do summer job, what would it be and why? For example, I'll ask you to do summer job. What kind of summer job can you do?
I think I will be sport coach
And what particular sport, if you don't mind?
because I play very well at badminton and football.
Really? Oh wow, you're an athletic person. Oh, I see. That's a good one. So that would be great because I know for a fact that football and badminton is very popular in your country, right? Okay, so it would be a great, all right, it would be a great opportunity, all right, if you're going to try. So in here, oh, it doesn't stop there. I thought, so it's here, one and two and three and four and five. I thought it's done there. So that's why it says five. So work and here are some other examples of some other summer jobs that you can try. It says in here, work in passion. How about working in a designer clothes store during your summer holiday? There are plenty of opportunities to use variety of skills. When you say variety, different type of skills. You can use your fashion knowledge to help people choose the right outfit or use your knowledge of technology to show people how the latest designer smartwatch works. This type of job is often very sociable as sales assistants will need to speak to customer and with other members of staff. It is a good opportunity to work as a part of a team. When you say sociable, meaning very friendly, you are extrovert, you enjoy working with people. Be a lifeguard at your local swimming pool. Being a lifeguard is an excellent choice if you want to become more confident and develop your decision making skills. To get a job as a lifeguard, you need to take a swimming test and get a certificate. Do you know the meaning of certificate? Certificate.
No,
All right. So certificate, it is like a written official declaration of some fact. All right, that is really existing. It's like this. Take a look. Have a look. How do you say that in Vietnamese? Is it Gai Chung Nhan? Is that how you say it? Certificate. All right, you get it? Sometimes
Yes.
also, whenever you are going to, like, for example, whenever you finish something at school, you are getting a certain certificate to indicate that you finish that certain year or that certain course or that certain competition, it might be, right? It's like a declaration that it's really true, all right, to support something. You also need to do a short training course. In the summer months, local swimming pools are often this year and are open for longer, so there will be a lot of lifeguard jobs available. But you might have to work long hours on some days of the week. Learn to be a digital designer. Are you interested in computers and learning how to design computer games? You probably won't be able to find a job in an IT company, but many of them have training programs for young people during summer holidays where they can learn a wide range of IT skills. This is a great choice for anyone who is thinking of studying a computer related course at university. These courses and jobs are very popular these days, so it will definitely be useful to get some experience. Okay, so how about in this one? So, Helen Green thinks that it's difficult for young people to find a summer job. So, the answer there is C because she says it's not the case at all. So, in here, in answering, this is strategy. Okay, when you say strategy, it means a technique, right? So answering true, false, or not given situation questions. Read the statement carefully, very carefully. Highlight the keywords in the statement. Helen Green, difficult, young people, to find a summer job. Find the paragraph in the text with the information about the statement. All right. So here, many teenagers think that it will be difficult to find a job. However, that's not the case at all. All right. So meaning it is not given. Scan the text for the keywords you highlighted in the statement. Watch out for synonyms. Different words with the same meaning. Young people, teenagers, beautiful, gorgeous, big, huge, small, tiny. Synonyms, words with the same meaning. So in here, how about in here? I want you to um answer the following in this one. So answer the following. Young people should give employers information about what they can do. What do you think is the answer for this?
True.
True. Sports coaches at a summer camp don't get paid very much money. Don't
Not zero.
not given,
Mm,
right? It doesn't mention. You need to have a car to get a working to get a job working with older people.
True.
False. It only applies when the function that you're going to highlight is going to somewhere. But gardening, do you need a car, right? Cleaning, do you need a car? You can travel by means of public transportation, bus, taxi, right? So it depends. How about in here? Young people who work in a designer clothes stores can help customers decide what to buy.
True.
True, right? That's their job. Can you read number 5 for me?
Sales assistants in designer fashion stores shouldn't talk to other staff members at work.
Mm.
4.
Number 5 is false. Number 6.
You only need to get a certificate to get as long as a library. I think it's true.
That is B. You only need to get a certificate. It's B because you also need to get the short course, right? Not just the certificate. Number 7.
In the summertime, library What? What?
Lifeguards.
Like what? Often need to work in the evening or at the weekend for
Not given. Work in the evenings or at the weekend, it's just not given. What they already they did on that part, it says that you need to work for long hours, right? But it doesn't mention that you need to work up to until evening or at the weekend. Number 8.
many IT companies offer job to some people in the summer too.
Many IT companies offers jobs to young people in the summer. Pause. Let's go back. Okay. You probably won't be able to find a job in an IT company. All right. So they don't give. All right. They don't give summer jobs, especially on the IT company for young people. Why? Because this is quite a sensitive job. It requires security, it requires information. So we need someone who is mature enough to handle those kind of things and information. Okay? So now, how about in here? Writing an email for a summer job. So in here, read an email you receive with an advertisement about summer jobs. In pair, read the task and discuss what you could write in your email. So in here, I'll be giving you minutes to prepare. If you are interested in applying for one of our summer jobs, fill in an application form with your details and which job you want to do, and send it to me, Simon Stone, summer job co-coordinator. In your application, you should say which job you are interested in, say what skills and abilities you have, say what skills you didn't have in the past but you have now. Write your email in 60 to 80 words. All right? So this is an example. Dear Simon, I'm interested in the hotel receptionist job. I think I have good skills to be a hotel receptionist. I could talk to new people easily and I could speak three languages: English, Spanish, and Arabic. I can't work long hours, but I want to learn this. I have a lot of experience. When I was younger, I worked in a restaurant. Thanks, Laura. Okay. So these are the features, or these are the criteria you're going to rate her email. She says which job she interested in, so you'll be the one to analyze this part. Okay. And then in here, for the remaining minutes that you have, I'll be letting you construct your own email for a summer job. mm, why you're falling asleep? Again, write an
No, it's
email.
like I thinking what I will say.
Okay. I thought you're sleeping because you're closing your eyes. Okay, you focus first. I'll be waiting. I'm just right here. Tell me when you're ready. You need to follow this pattern that we have. That is the chronological order of idea.
Teacher, I'm finished.
All right, let me hear your work.
Mm, Dear Miss Cha, is interested in sport coach. I think I have good skills to be a sport coach. I can play badminton or football very well. I can play for long hours because I'm very strong and active. Although I don't have a lot of experience, I think I can become a good sport coach and teach some children how to play badminton or football well.
Thanks. Oh,
Thank, thanks.
all right. So that's it for your one, for your with that one. So with that one, I want you also to send it to me. I'm going to analyze it if you follow the rule. But in here, I was able to catch up that you were highlighted these parts. You say which job you are interested with, what are the skills and abilities you have, and I've heard this here. What I only want to check is if you were able to come up with writing them into 60 to 80 words. Okay? So I'm going to check it. So I want you also to send it to teacher. Okay?
Yes,
So how about in this one? All right. In this. All right. Let's do this parts from here. How about in here? How will you grade her? The feature. Did she says which job she is interested in?
yes,
Okay. How about in this part? Did she says what skill she has?
no, yes,
Yes. She says what skill she didn't have in the past but does now.
no,
No. How about here? She uses a good structure. Greeting, start the email and ends with her name.
no,
Yes, actually here. Good structure in this part. Dear Simon, that's her greeting to start the email and she ends it with her name, Laura. This one. She uses the correct and appropriate grammar.
Mm, I- no,
No. Because actually with this one, this is not the right way to make a reply. This is very informal. It seems like you are just chatting your friend. I'm interested in the hotel receptionist job. It's like, dear Simon. With this one, you should sound very polite. I'll be showing with you appropriate answers or appropriate reply into some job application. How about here? She only talks about the information in the instructions. What do you
yes,
think? All right. Actually, with this one is all right. Information in the instruction. What does she requires? Actually, no. They are not even asking how many languages you can speak. It's not even necessary. She uses the correct number of words.
no,
No. All right, good. How about in this one? So, in here, you're going to rewrite it. You can research. You'll be having time for it. And then we are going to check for that for next meeting. All right, you need to follow the correct way, a polite ending, a greeting to start and a polite ending. You're going to put a reply not to Miss Cha but to Simon Stone because Simon Stone is the one who is seeking for an applicant. Okay, so he is the summer job co-coordinator and he is the one who is looking for the possible teenagers who wants to apply. All right. So with this one also here, okay, We are going to have this one also, grammar and vocabulary for next meeting. Okay, before it's like a unit review before we answer or we move into Unit 8 Health and Medicine. So, with this one, first, we're going to make use of this writing activity for next meeting and some unit review for this one. All right. By the way, having said that, how about if we visit our book? All right. Do you still remember the book that I've sent you last time? The book that I told you that is very useful because that book is it has here. All right, give me a second. Okay. No, I don't want to share. Okay. So please excuse me. I'm going to open it in my Zalo. I think it's in Zalo. The book that I've sent you, which I told you that it's very useful because it's a Vietnamese book of IELTS. Do you still remember that? Are you browsing that book?
Mm,
No. You don't have time to browse it. All right. Let me open. Let's open together. All right. Here, if you could still remember Miss Cha give you this book, right? Wherein I told you that it is a book from my Vietnamese friend and she shared it for me. So this actually, if you're going to buy this book, this is very, very expensive, to be honest with you. She is, I think, this one is just for you to be better in speaking. And the good thing about this particular book, it has a translation in your mother tongue. So you could also, you can get some idea and some sort of idea and words to expand your understanding and your vocabulary. So in here, let's talk about in this one. Let's move to page 20. All right. Enable for us just to, for the remaining minutes, just for us to expand our idea. What are the other um, all right, here, with some other interesting words that you can use if we are referring into job. Okay, so works and jobs. What do you do? The same thing as you can see, there are four people who's going to introduce themselves. All right. I want you to read them. Number one,
I I am currently working as a content writer at a small private English center, which is a freelance job in Vietnam. My main job is to compile,
compile
accept, compile academic,
academic materials.
academic material for the English learners at the center. I'm freelancing for different design firms in Hanoi. In other work, I am a freelance designer. I work with my clients to create illustrations and image for them by using computer applications uh, and software. I can develop layout and sketch, sketches that bring the idea to life. I I have been doing work,
Translation
translation work since I
since
grad, since I graduated
graduated.
from graduated from college 3 years back. I can go for translation
Agencies,
agency,
multinational,
multinational companies, or even os- occasional private
Occasional, private
occasional private in
individuals.
individual. So I would call myself a freelancer.
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 Okay. I'm a
I am
financial analyst. I'll be reading it for you. I'm a financial analyst working for LTP Group, a multinational corporation based in Ho Chi Minh City. My job is to examine financial data and use my findings to help the firm make business decisions in general and investing decisions in particular. All right. So in here, so with the translation, I'll be sending you this one so you can review. Work as and the, right? Or to do a job. Prevalent. That exists or is very common at a particular time or in a particular place. Compile something. It means to produce a book, to release, to list, to report, or by bringing together different items. It could be articles, songs, or to collect information in order to produce a book or a list. Freelance is a verb. It means to earn money by selling your work to several different organizations. Freelance designer. It is a designer earning money by selling his work to several different organizations rather than being employed by one particular organization. Freelance or freelance worker. Sketch. A sample picture that is drawn quickly and does not have many details. Financial analyst is a person whose jobs involves examining facts or materials about finance in order to give an opinion on them. Multinational corporation is a corporation existing or in involving many countries. Base in is an adjective. All right. If a person or business is based in a particular place, that is where they live or work, or where the work of the business is done. All right. So that's the meaning of the following words. So I could send you with this. As you can see, this is far different from just basically discussing something. They are high level. So that's the problem. That is why I want you to be involved in this book, because the good thing about this, it would be easy for you to understand them deeply. All right? Because it has a translation on your mother tongue. So it would be easier to understand. Unlike I'm going to input a lot of words and I cannot explain it thoroughly, you know what I mean? The good thing about it, I'm throwing a lot of words to you and I'm very confident that you can understand it because it has an example, the meaning and the translation. All right? So you can browse this book if you have free time. Okay, so here are the some other words to talk about with this about works and jobs. All right. So with this one, sadly, the more I want to continue, but we don't have much time. So don't worry because we're going to continue our lesson next meeting. All right. So Hong, I know for a fact that we were able to decide that we are going to have compensation classes tonight, but sadly, I have an emergency. I have an appointment. So we cannot undergone our compensation meeting later at 9 o'clock. All right. So sadly, we're going to see each other again next meeting. Okay.
yes.
So I'll be just supplementing you or sending you your homework. Sadly, it's time for me to say goodbye. That will be all for this evening. Tambiet and have a good night. Goodbye, Hung.
Goodbye, teacher.